documents that they put out. Now, here's kind of like a word picture. I hope, again, I'm doing this so that you can remember, well, this Peruka guy held up a Bible and he held up a ruler. Now, let's say, tell me your first name again, I'm sorry. You are?
Owen.
Owen.
And I have laryngitis.
Owen has laryngitis, which is what I had earlier this week. Let's say Owen and I are having a disagreement about how long this podium is, this music stand is, what the width of this is. Okay, so I say that that's 32 inches, and he says it's only 27 inches. So we have this disagreement. Well, we're going to ask Mr. Olive to be our judge. He's going to settle the matter for us, right? He's going to come and he's going to decide whether I'm right or he's right about this length, right? What does he need to bring with him?
A ruler.
He needs a standard, right? He needs a standard. Otherwise, he's right and I'm right, and he's wrong and I'm wrong, right? Don't we need a standard? You need to bring the standard. Okay, when we're talking about law, this is the ultimate law.
Amen.
This is the standard. So I'm taking a ruler and I'm putting it in the Bible to show you that that is the eternal standard. Blackstone said, and again we talk about this in the course, Blackstone wrote that if any law, any man-made law, what he called municipal law, is not in harmony with God's law, what our founders call the laws of nature and nature's God, then it's not law. Might look like law, might smell like law, you might get punished for not following it, but it's not law. Okay, now, one of the things that God does in His Word is to separate different spheres of authority. He gives us self-government, He established church government, He established family government, and civil government, the state, what we call the state. Right? So, He didn't give the state the authority to do anything with regard to health care.
That's right.
People's health, and first up to the realm of self-government, you're responsible for your own health. If you can't take care of yourself, your family, the family jurisdiction is responsible for your health. And if you don't, if you're a widow or an orphan, then the church is supposed to step in and administer welfare. Nowhere does the state have the authority. Nowhere is that given by God to the civil government. And if you think about it, just as an aside, it's a logical reason. If it's in God's plan, why it can't? Because the state can't do it without violating thou shalt not steal. Okay? Because the state can't do it unless it gets it from someplace else, right? But I can take care of myself, my family can take care of me, my church can take care of me, all without violating that commandment. Okay? But civil government can't. Okay. So if that's what the law says, civil government, a limitation on civil government, you could have a 3,200-page bill that's called Obamacare, whatever that 3,200-page thing is, it's not law. And one of the biggest things, you with me? It's not law. And again, I said, it might look like law and smell like law, and you might be punished for not obeying it, but it's not law. And American people need to understand what makes law valid. And the very first thing that makes law, law, is that it is in harmony with God's law. I'm going to take that ruler and hold up the Constitution. I was talking about the law of the universe there. Now I'm talking about the law of the land. This standard also applies. This is a temporal standard. That is an eternal one. They both apply. Right? This is what we as a people have given our government the authority to do. And principally, we look to Article 1, Section 8. It's a list of delegated and enumerated powers, right? If it's not on that list, they don't have the power. They can act like they have the power, and they do, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
I think the Cato Institute is on record as saying